Hello, everyone. Welcome to Online Seller UK podcast. My name is Prabhat, founder at Online Seller UK. And we've been doing series of podcasts for now nearly a year. And we've covered various topics with PPC, with regards to FBA. And today we are covering topics in terms of Amazon repricing. So saying that, welcome Ludivine to our podcast.
Hi.
Excellent. So Ludivine is a customer success manager at SellerLogic. It's a company based in Düsseldorf. So Ludivine, do you want to introduce yourself a bit more and then let's dive into the topic?
Yes, indeed. So yes, I am a customer success manager, as you said, at SellerLogic. I've been an account manager for 15 years now, working previously for an Amazon subsidiary. Where I could gain a little bit of insights and knowledge about the little Amazon world, which helps me a lot in my job today. So,
excellent. Okay, so so today the topic is repricing. So I know it's a little bit difficult topic sometimes because there are lots of fees taken by Amazon, and as soon as sometimes I talk with people, no, we need to reprice your product. So it's a lot of sellers don't like it. So give us some sort of concept. What is repricing and why is it important?
Well, repricing is one of the key criteria to win the buy box on Amazon, and it would take a lot of time to monitor the market, monitor your competitors, and adjust the prices every day, which is something that a repricer can do for you and automate for you. So what you gain from it is, of course, it saves you time because it's all automated. It increases your prices, it increases your sales, sorry, because the buy box is known to catch 90% of the sales that are done on Amazon. So it's huge ratio of the sales that we aim for. And well, that's what a good repricer should do for you, the basics. Now, what really good repricers can add at the top of that is it can help you increase your margins. If it doesn't aim for the cheapest price, but for the best price in the buy box. It can help you calculate all your costs and define the minimum and maximum prices range in which you can move with your products. And it can offer you different strategies depending of the type of products that you offer. If you are a reseller competing with many people, or if you are manufacturer and offering your product alone on the product detail page of Amazon. You need a specific strategy for that.
Excellent. So so you mentioned about buy box, right? So a lot of listeners may or may not know about what buy box is. So can you tell us a bit more about buy box and what are the criteria to win that buy box?
Yes, well, the buy box is something specific to Amazon. It's a bit the holy grail for the marketplace sellers because, as I said, it concentrates 90% of all the sales. Actually, when you have one product and many sellers offering it for sale, Amazon defines which seller or which product is the very best. Based on the overall customer experience. And that product will be featured at the top right of the screen with a direct link to the add to basket feature. So yeah, it's where you want to be if you sell on Amazon.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are some of the criteria that the seller can see to win that buy box?
Well, they are quite a few. Of course, the algorithm is a big secret, a bit like Facebook or Google.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get it. But if you dig into the help pages, we will find the specific criteria. The most important ones being the shipping method. If you ship yourself, well, you have some chances to win the buy box. If you ship and you have the Prime label, then you have better cards to win the buy box. But of course, you need to have a lot of logistic experience and be very performant to reach that level of reliability. It has to arrive within 2 days. I mean, you know the drill. And if you ship via FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon, then you have the best cards to win the buy box. It means, for those who don't know, that you give 3 important factors of your business to Amazon, or you ship basically all your products to Amazon, or a portion of your products. They take over the storage, the shipping, and the customer service, including the returns. They do all that on your behalf against a fee, and it means that you have the same level of customer service and performance in Amazon. So of course you have good cards to win the buy box using fulfilled by Amazon. As we said, the second very important factor is the price, and the total price, meaning product price plus shipping. And shipping time is also a very decisive factor. Next to all that, if you go deep into the help pages, you will find tons of criteria, margins, rates that all the sellers need to reach to be eligible at all to win that buy box. You have all what has to do with the order itself to fulfill the order, all what has to do with shipping, if you're late, the shipping time, shipping speed, and as we said, all the customer service part. The documentation itself is really dry and technical, but the marketing team of SellerLogic compile actually a very good workbook about it, 13 steps to the buy box, which we can link to the video so that everybody can look into the detail
yes,
of every
of course,
criteria.
Yeah, that'll be really helpful. So yeah, thanks for sharing that insight. So other things in terms of I've heard around about dynamic repricing. Now, what does it actually mean?
Well, you have basically two types of repricing. You have the super basic ones, which is the rule-based repricing. It can be a bit like the tool that Amazon offers, which is not really a repricer as is, but it's the simple rule repricing system, saying like, do you have the buy box? Yes, no, no, go cheaper, and that's it. You have other very classic rule-based repricers, which say always be 5 cents cheaper than the cheapest competitor and hoping to gain the buy box. That does not always work, because as we've seen, there are many other criteria that flow into the decision of who wins the buy box. So if someone has a better customer service or a better rating, well, it can afford to be a bit more expensive. Being cheaper won't help. And in the worst case, it would lead to price dumping. If everybody does that, well, everybody goes down, and it doesn't bring you the buy box. So dynamic repricing outsmarts that kind of very simple logic in the way that it aims to reach the buy box. So it will slowly decrease the price until it reaches the buy box, according to all the other criteria. And as soon as it's in there, it will actually increase the price slowly, because maybe you can afford yourself to sell at a bit of a higher price than someone who has the worst customer service than you. And what it will do as well, it will store at every step when it won the buy box, when it lost the buy box, to be able to react super fast. As soon as it loses the buy box, it will jump back to the price where it knows it will win it back. And that way it learns. So that's a more clever algorithm that will help you to outsmart the rule-based repricers.
So it looks like you sort of let the dynamic repricer give all the SKUs we want to reprice, and we can just leave it, basically.
You can leave it, or at least you can reduce the amount of time that you dedicate to repricing. You can say, let the repricer do all the job, and instead of me checking my top product 5 times a day, I will check all my products once a week and check quickly which sectors performs, which section does not perform, adjust the prices of that, and that's it, and go back to some more important parts of your business.
Of course, of course. I think there's quite a lot of information we talked today, but at the end of the day, we need to see some real results. So yeah, so tell us any example of a people who's used SellerLogic's repricer, and you know, if you could tell us what sort of result they got, that'd be really helpful.
Well, we work with a lot of various types of Amazon sellers. One of them is Revu. It sells premium products, housekeeping, furniture, high-end accessories. He's not alone on that market, so they have altogether 100,000 competitors. So that requires a lot of market monitoring. And that's a lot of risk of price dumping if you don't reprice in a clever way. Something that it came to us, strong statement that they made is, we do not want to sell junk products to the customer at the lowest price. Our aim is to offer high quality products with top-notch customer service, and that's what will make the difference and against our competitors. So in that dynamic, the dynamic repricer was a good choice for them, because it helps them to acquire the buy box at the highest possible price. So that kills the price dumping issue. And as I said, instead of checking every day, they look at the dashboard once a week now, adjust the prices of the products that need a little bit more monitoring. And with all the time they save, well, they can invest that into their excellent customer service, and that brings them the results that they wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. So no, thank you very much for that, and thank you for sharing all the details today in terms of buy box. I think it's like you said, it's one of the important part of winning the sale. You mentioned about 90% of the sales goes through winning the buy box, so it's important for any marketplace seller. So no, that's really good. So if somebody needs to contact you, Ludivine, where's the best place to contact you and find out a bit more about SellerLogic and what you can do for them?
The best is indeed to go to SellerLogic.com and or reach our team at support@sellerlogic.com, or we'll probably include the details also in the video description. So that would be the best.
Yeah, absolutely. We can. Yeah, absolutely. We can.
Something important is that as soon as you register with us, we always plan an onboarding during the test phase. So we'll actively contact every new customer to help them get starting and flying with their own wings.
Absolutely. No, that's brilliant. So thank you very much, Ludivine, for your time today. And I hope, we book another time and talk for another topic at some point in the future.
I'll be happy.
Yeah. Thank you very much. All the best.